Welcome back to another video on this here channel where I talk about Asian music and stuff. In this video I'll be talking about, I don't know how to pronounce this word, so here it is, by the group JUZIM, I guess. But anyway, let's move right into the reaction, starting with my first impressions. This song is so nice. Like, it's definitely not what I expected to hear, and in some cases the video was not what I expected to see. And now I'm sad to know that they've actually disbanded by the time, well, from like last year. And this is their sound, and I would have loved to have seen and heard more of like what they would have developed into. While looking into this, I realized it also looks like there are absolutely no currently active girl groups in Q-pop, even though there are plenty of female soloists who are currently active and quite a few boy bands that are still active. Even so, I liked this song so much from the first listen that I decided I'm gonna go through with this. So let's just, I guess, briefly talk about the group since there's not much to say. JUZIM, I really don't know how to pronounce this word, was a Kazakh girl group that was formed on October 27, 2018 under DEM Entertainment. They were formed from a survival show called Q-Pop Idols, and they were originally going to debut under JUZ Entertainment, but plans changed. Although they're not under the same company, they're still close with members of 91. And then they disbanded in 2020, so here we are. While watching this video, the first thing that captivated me was the opening rap, because it's the opening thing, and it just...
Не керек тыныртасы болмай келдей Құрбылар мамна бала кем дейді Сосын үйден шықпай тұрмайды ем дейді.
That girl is so good. I don't even know what this girl is saying, and we had them there up in our mouth cause it just sounds so good. Then you realize that everyone has a different hair color, so like easy to know who is doing what, you know what I'm saying? This video looks fun and the girls look badass, especially that their opening rapper, okay? Badass, you sure. And I just love looking at her and hearing her rap. I think I've fallen. So the choreo was on the simpler side, but it wasn't along the same vein of a lot of girl group dances. It still fit the song and quite possibly their skill set. A lot of girl groups will have like this hard-hitting song but still try to be very cute in the choreography, and that doesn't always translate well. It doesn't fit well with the music. So two things, just two things rubbed me the wrong way in this video. First, the flashing lights in like two short scenes, I think it's two. We don't need it. It's not necessary. The girl them look gorgeous in them outfits, and I wanted to see them. The second thing is that one member who is always in tights. If you like it, that's fine. But I couldn't help noticing that she's taller than the other girls and goody thicker than the other girl them too. So it feels like, for me, it just feels like someone didn't take the time to try and dress her better and I guess more appropriately for her body. I don't know. And I feel like you could have given her some pants or something. She's not wearing a skirt. She's not wearing a dress where the tights would be necessary, because you know you want to be more careful. Again, she kind of thicker than everybody else in the hips, so I can absolutely see, if that was what she was wearing, the need for the tights. But she's in a top. A lot of the time she's in a longer top, but a top that ends around her hips, and then you just give her tights, and it's like, unless he thought those tops were supposed to fit like dresses, in which case the stylist or whoever went well wrong, and them well wrong for that. Anyway, I'm glad I got to see them hips, but I still feel like she was wronged. Again, if she did like it, pick up herself. Okay, yes to these lyrics. Girl them say me nah follow rule. And I mean, let's be honest, there are people out there who get into relationships just to start policing their partners, and it seems like this is the perspective these girls are going from, and they're not having it. The lyrics talk about the repercussions, I guess you could say, of having a partner that is like this, and they're just fed up with this guy, and they're basically, it sounds like a breakup song, you see me? The sentiment, I'm not following your rules, is repeated often and goes to show how annoying the partner is, because these girls are essentially having to repeat themselves to try and get their point across as the song goes. They also repeat lines similar to "Don't call me so much, I won't answer." I totally get that feeling of, you know, it's not even clingy, it's just based on the song, he's trying to find out where she is and all of them. You know what I mean? Like really unnecessarily checking up on the girl. And also, like, you get the impression that he knew what he was getting into. He knew the kind of girl him did there with, or was going to there with, did want there with. And now that they're together, him just switch up the thing and him want to change up she, like, get mad, yes. Get mad, yes, girl them. You see me? Well, with all of that, I have come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching till the end. I'll be posting exclusive content to my coffee page whenever I feel like it. I used to say once a month, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So you can support me there if you can, if you want. If you can't, do the usual. Subscribe, like, hail me up if you feel like hail me up. And after that, you can look for me in another video. Look more.